Hi, I'm Rob, and in this Gems of War video, I'm going to take a look ahead into next week and tell you what is going on in the world of Gems of War. Always good to know what is going on. For example, you may want to save some of your gems for an important event. Anyway, Confucius he say, to meet girl in park is good, but to park meeting girl is better. Absolutely indeed. Anyway, last chance to grab the weekly glory event troop. This is Boatswain Bart. Just today and tomorrow left to get this geezer. Has the excellently named spell North Star. Absolutely fantastic. Explodes a gem and destroys its row and column, then creates 3 booty gems. The spell is okay. The name of the spell is absolutely fantastic. Right, next week, of course, we get a new Soul Forge as well, so I'll be doing my video on that on Monday. Popping into there, telling you what I think are the best weapons and the best troops to craft from there. And also starting Monday, no world event, but we have this new style invasion. Starting Monday, you get this new troop at the same time, Slug Hoarder. Kind of interesting this, because it's either a mistake on Terran's world, or this is some kind of hybrid troop, or the devs have made a mistake or something, because, yep, let's check this out. Okay, this guy is Wheel and Deal. That's the spell. Now remember, this is a invasion event where normally you use a siege breaker to do extra damage versus the towers. But this guy's spell is deal magic +2 damage to an enemy boosted by my gold, and if they are a tower, deal 3 to 5 times damage based on my ascensions, gain 10 gold and an extra turn. All well and good. Uses blue and green, a mana cost of 12. But the traits on this are the things that is interesting, because this is where it's either a mistake or this is some kind of hybrid Godslayer and Siegebreaker troop rolled into one. Because the first trait is Greedy, gain 2 bonus gold on 4 or 5 gem matches. The second one is Merchant, gain 25% gold from battle, a bonus gold that is. And the third trait is Godslayer. Deal 3 to 5 times skull damage versus bosses based on my ascensions. That's usually for the raid boss thing where you fight Zul and you use the Godslayer against the boss. So why that is there, I have no idea. Is a error by Terran's World, is an error by the devs. That wouldn't surprise me, but either way, it's a bit weird. And as ever, I'll be showing a cool team to use for that event on Monday. And apparently, allegedly, possibly, maybe, might happen, might not, might appear, might disappear again. Legendary Gone, sorry, Legendary Born should be there on Monday and hopefully not vanish again like it did before. If it does, I'll be showing a quick guide and team for that. Also starting Monday, we have another Underspire. I haven't even started this week's one yet. I was left a little bit disillusioned by the last one. Not so much the game itself, but partly the rewards on the later levels. And this horrible clunky movement system, especially when the map gets bigger, I didn't enjoy it all. So unless they sort that out, I probably won't be continuing with Underspire myself. But each to their own. If you enjoy it, then absolutely good on ya. The Kingdom of the Week next week is Zyjin, and you can take advantage of this by opening your event chests, if you can see what chests you're opening, because for some bizarre reason they've reverted back to this stupid system where you just put little tiny things in each corner where you can barely see what type of chest you're opening. It's absolutely ridiculous. What was wrong with the system before where it just highlighted the box clearly so you could see it? It's like the devs sometimes are hell bent on breaking things, but there was nothing wrong with. There's just so many little things that still need fixing on the game, but things that are perfectly okay. There's nothing wrong with the troop cards, and they've ruined the look of them. It was satisfying to get troops to Mythic and see all those nice light blue or teal colours everywhere, and then they've taken it away. Now it's harder to recognise the ascendancy level of a troop and things like that. It's just a nightmare. And they did revert back to this originally. People complained in the dungeon when they had this system with these just funny little edge things going on in the corner that people couldn't see clearly what box they were opening or what room, and they were opening the wrong one, and they changed it. But now for the chests, they've decided, no, we've made those little corner widgets, we must use them, so we'll put them on here. Anyway, I digress. This is not supposed to be a moany thing about what the devs keep on managing to cock up on. But event chests, when you open your event chests, you can only open those chests with troops from that kingdom. So right now, the Kingdom of the Week is Blackhawk. So if I opened event chests from here, I will only get troops from Blackhawk. Now you can take advantage of this next week by checking your troops and seeing if there's any which are missing from Zyjin, because that is the Kingdom of the Week. So you'll go to Zyjin, You can go down to unowned or show all. I'll go to show all, apply the filter, and then anybody that's grayed out is a troop which you are missing. I've got all the troops, I believe, so none missing from there, but if you are missing any, they will be grayed out, and then when you open your event chests, you have a chance of getting the ones that you're missing. This is particularly useful if you're missing any mythic troops from here. You can change to base rarity and it'll put the mythics to the top. Couple of amazing ones here, particularly High King Iron Gut, absolutely superb. If you haven't got him and you crack open some of these chests next week, you've got a high chance of getting something like this, because if you pull a mythic, it's going to be one of these three. Fairy Godmother, Flaming Only, and High King Iron Gut are all absolutely excellent mythics. Okay, normally during this weekly preview, I'd like to look at the campaign and see what rewards we're going to get from there. But there's another bug in the game at the moment. I can't show it because it just throws me out of the game every single time. But if I press L1 and I press L1 again to try and look at that campaign, it just completely throws me out of the game. It says something went wrong with this game or app, and that is that. And it's done it about 4 times in a row now, so can't show that, but hey ho. Just grab the rewards from the campaign. They're usually worth picking up because this is really easy to finish all the tasks. On Tuesday, we have a faction assault in a Manithrax. So a good chance here to earn some more shards, open some more portals, get that horde level up, and do your delves. Always good to try and get these to level 500. On Wednesday, it's pet rescue time, and Gobblekin needs rescuing. This funny little goblin with his finger stuck up his nose needs rescuing. Always worth doing these. When you get your pet levels to level 20, it's going to often let you progress your kingdoms a little bit further, which is one of the things that locks players a little bit later on in the game. So always make sure you get these pets when they're available. Also happening Wednesday, it's Rob Slayer Live, a live stream I'm doing on Wednesday at 2 PM GMT. That is me against Ben Templar. Really cool game. It's similar to Guild Wars in the way that he gives me a defense. I fight it, but with massive restrictions. I can't have snap freeze, I can't start with an enemy root trapped, I can't start with any empowered troops. He can choose the colour of the day. I can't use any mythic troops or boss troops, things like that. Makes it a lot of fun, so join me for that if you can on Wednesday, GMT 2 PM if you can. A lot of fun. On Thursday, we have a class trial in Thief. Absolutely superb class this, one of the best ones to get to level 20. Really good traits, gain 2 bonus gold on 4 or 5 gem matches, start battles with 50% mana, really good. Deal 7 damage to the last enemy on 4 or 5 gem matches are the traits. The talent trees are pretty cool too. You can have any one of these up here, which is okay, but you get stuff like gain 2 magic if using a missile. 20% chance to summon a Sister of Shadows when an enemy dies is pretty good. You can have backup, dusk aura, stealthy, always really good. Dodge, if you fancy being a dodging dodge, you can have another chance of a summon, and rising shadows. One of the things that makes this so good is the fact that you have so many chances of different summons, all at the same time as being stealthy, so it makes it hard to target. If you lose any troops above you, then you have a high chance of basically just bringing another troop back into it and making it really awkward for the opponent. So Thief class, really good. Get it to level 100. And on Friday, oh yeah, it's vault time again. Time to bash those gnomes into oblivion, collect loads of keys and open them the following week and see which awesome rewards, hopefully, you get from it. I'll be doing a quick guide for that to help you get the most out of that on Friday at the same time. A 3-day event lasting Friday, Saturday and Sunday. Make sure you're free for that. This is the best event in your game. Your absolute best chance to get absolutely awesome rewards from the game. Don't miss it. And last but not least, on Friday we have the monthly Mythic. Yep, the first Friday of every month we get a new Mythic. This one is Virago. She's reliable, patient and kind, allegedly. And her spell is Virgin Sign. This made me chuckle a bit because you barrier and enchant all allies, then gain magic ×2 plus 1 life. I think it was the barrier part of that means it's a Virgin Sign, which made me laugh. Anyway, mana colour, she uses our green, red and purple. Mana cost is 22. The first trait is Spell Armour, reduced damage from spells by 25%, which is pretty good. Holy Armour, reduced damage from skulls by 40%, pretty good. And Celestial Harvest, give 4 life to all green allies when matching green. So I'll be doing my chest opening as well on Friday, see if we can pull this one. The last one cost me something obscene, like 75,000 seals, which is ridiculous. Hopefully I shall open her up, no pun intended, a lot quicker than that. So there it is. There's the spoilers for next week on PC, mobile, Xbox and PlayStation. As ever, these things can change at a moment's notice, so I'm just saying that in case they change. Hopefully they don't, because that's going to be a pretty cool week. But there it is. There's a video. If you enjoyed it, why not bash that like and subscribe button? It really does help. But most of all, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you again next time. Bye for now.